Hey there,
Hi guys,
I'm Dita.
and I'm Benjamin.
This is week 17 abroad.
Road trip in Arizona and Utah.
Yeehaw! Our Arizona and Utah road trip has officially begun today. We just took the Red Rock Scenic Byway towards Sedona, and let's see what's in store for us today.
It's gonna be nice, awesome.
Yeah! Woo-hoo. We just decided to take a quick stop near Bell Rock. We're gonna do some hiking on our way back to Phoenix. Welcome to Sedona.
Look at this beauty.
Yeah, you have Bell Rock in the background there.
And now we're gonna head over there, the only McDonald's in the world with blue arches.
Down, down, down. And guess what? It's just regular McDonald's.
It is.
But yum
Just
yum.
regular.
I'll give it tops 2 days before these aren't white anymore.
My friends became yours and your habits changed mine. We dream the same future we can.
Just did some grocery shopping at Walmart. So we have for a sandwich and muesli bars and cold drinks and stuff for the next few days. Completely surreal to suddenly be in landscapes like this. I mean, what? It's a bit windy, but it's not the worst place to take a pit stop, is it?
Not at all, not at all. Like this isn't even a park, it's just
A highway.
a highway on the way to our camp spot.
It's crazy.
Look at the campground we have for tonight. It's well, we haven't pitched the tent yet, but we will in 10 minutes, but it's absolutely gorgeous out here.
It's so cool. We just checked in with a woman on a tractor and I love it. I just love it. She was like, feel free to hike and pick whatever side you want, and this is so awesome.
It's a lovely place out here. It's a little bit windy, but it's gonna be nice.
Miles on freeways.
And good morning from our first night in the tent on our road trip.
Good morning.
Indeed looking like an alien with that hoodie on.
It's just because I have a nice hair thing.
Fun thing.
I'm so tired.
It's gonna be a nice day. Yay.
Woohoo! It's 4 a.m. Arizona time and 5 a.m. Utah time. That's why we're a little tired, but we wanna head in early to the national park.
Mission succeeded. Now it's time now 6:15 a.m. and we're inside Zion National Park and managed to find a parking spot.
We wanted it to be.
Yeah, and it's freezing. It's about 35 Fahrenheit, which equals, I don't know, below 5 degrees in Celsius. We just arrived to the ground. That's the name of the stop. And now we're gonna start on the Angel's Landing hike.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Getting Scott's Lookout first, and then last 0.6 mile up to Angel's Landing. Up there we have Angel's Landing.
Some pretty intense switchbacks up here.
We dream the same future we can, and why somebody tell.
The advantage of getting to Zion and getting the 9 a.m. permit for Angel's Landing is on the way to Scott's Lookout you have it more or less to yourself.
We finally arrived, not at Angel's Landing. It's just about to start Angel's Landing. But what is it called? Scouts Lookout? Yeah.
You see my cut up suit of armor.
So we literally just started Angel's Landing, showed the permit, and now we're off. It's gonna be nice and easy. We're gonna take it nice and easy. It's gonna be strenuous, but we're gonna take it nice and easy. That's what I
I'm
meant
gonna
to
be
say.
scared shitless.
We're gonna take it nice and easy was what I meant to say.
It just feels like nobody wins. It's time to play return to sender and come back to our second skin. I want to go back to the day.
This is where we came from. And this is where we're going. I'm not gonna pretend that I don't think this hike is pretty scary. And I'm kind of overthinking it a bit as well. And also I'm not really the best with heights. Seems a bit odd since Benjamin and I met skydiving, but nah, not a big fan of heights, but I'm a big fan of views and challenges. So, and this one has all of it. Oh yes.
Feel like we've gotten heavy. Always fearing for the worst. You will know when you are ready. When the lights dance in your mind.
Welcome to Angel's Landing.
Yeah! You did it! And we've been talking about this particular height in over 4 years. Benjamin did it, I don't know, 10 years?
8, 9, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Untied shoelaces falling down, and we would dance to every sound, even if it was just in our minds. Even if it was just in our minds.
And the highlight of every hiking trip, besides the view, trail snack. We'll say the view was definitely worth it. The hiking trip was actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I think, as I said, I kind of got in my head and was a little bit more scared than I should have been.
You can see down there's a lot more people coming up now than when we went up. It's going to be a little bit more waiting time on the way down, but it's okay. Doesn't mind having to wait a little bit when you have a view like this.
I want to go back to the days when we were never in a race, and all we ever had was time. Untied shoelaces falling down, and we would dance.
How's it going?
It was pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah?
Not so scared anymore.
Want to go up again?
Nah, not fine. Now we're just about down from Angel's Landing and Scout's Lookout. Quite an incredible experience, I'd say. This is how we prepare a very cheap lunch.
Lost at sea, this
Now we're on the way to Bryce Canyon.
is that it feels like so.
We decided to drive out to Bryce Canyon National Park just around sunset. Pretty good decision. We're gonna go out here again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know, morning, and do some of the hiking trails. Tonight's dinner will be at Red Dirt Diner. Oh yeah.
Hey guys. Hi. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
And we just received our cowboy burgers. Look at this. We've been debating whether or not to include Capitol Reef National Park and Monument Valley into our road trip. Then we asked John, the manager. He was like, Capitol Reef and Monument Valley are my favorites, so he gave us this book and pretty much said that we would regret not going. So I guess we're going. Morning coffee, and it's my birthday today, so we're celebrating that with a sandwich on a bench. Yay!
Congratulations, babe.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Today we're doing the hike from Sunrise Point. It's called Queen's Garden Trail down to Navajo Loop. We're not doing that, but we're taking the one side of the Peekaboo Loop trail onto Bryce Point.
Get on a whole new beat, and golden hours are worth much more than dumb glass ceilings found all lame and changing pace with dumb speeding. Now I haven't checked my phone
Look at the contrast we have here in Bryce Canyon. You have the big trees and then you have the orange-red sandstone in the background. Absolutely gorgeous.
Found the secret, haven't missed the sunset in weeks. Moonlight exiles, living by the
And just here you can see Peekaboo.
living by the sea. Moonlight exiles, living in the moment. Moonlight exiles, living in a tree.
I fully admit that I completely underestimated Bryce National Park. I feel a little bit ashamed. Sorry, Bryce, you've done amazing. Funny enough, it's a lot tougher going up than going down. Doesn't help that both Benjamin and I have gotten a cold since we arrived to the US. Good training for the PCT.
So we were on the shuttle going from Bryce Point all the way to Sunrise Point where our cars parked, but we decided to get off at Inspiration Point instead and then hike along the rim.
Might as well get the most out of it while we're here.
Our story is not of high school sweethearts and endless picket fences. It's more about building up.
Last time I was here in Bryce was 10 years ago on a road trip. I did the solo and I had a huge fascination for Bryce Canyon and I'm just happy that I finally get to show Dita one of my absolute favorite parks here in the US, and she now shares my fascination as well.
I understand why now. I admit it. We are now on our way to Capitol Reef National Park, and of course we are driving the Scenic Byway 12.
Yes.
Yeah,
When you can, choose a Scenic Byway.
always. Another viewpoint.
Decade and some change out in the wilderness. From the very first night that you walked into my life, I knew this was the last time I'd have to start over again. You are my road less traveled. You are the difference. How does it all feel so natural? I didn't know that I missed this.
Why we considered not going to Capitol Reef National Park is a mystery.
How does this all feel so natural? I didn't know that I missed it.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, bring it.
So what do you think about us pretty much almost skipping this national park?
Yeah, I have no clue. Like, I have no words for it. Like, just so happy that we went to the restaurant last night and John told us to go here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
sure.
would have been idiots not to.
We would have been.
So huge thanks to John.
Travel, the flashlight in the dark.
So we apparently got ourselves in the middle of nowhere on my birthday with nowhere to stay unless we pay $150. We're not gonna do that. So we're gonna camp for free tonight in Utah and celebrate my birthday with Kit Kat and beers and a tent sleepover. So romantic.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So this ended up being our camp spot for tonight. A gorgeous view. We even have a sunset. God damn it.
Not a bad place to sleep on your birthday.
Nope. It's really okay. Hee hee. Wow. Look at this dinner Benjamin made me. We're just going for an evening stroll just after having had dinner. By far one of the coolest campsites we've ever pitched a tent on. Oh yeah. We just drove down to the visitor center to figure out what we want to do and make some breakfast.
Cucumber for breakfast.
Yeah, and a sandwich, just as we had for lunch, dinner, and dinner and breakfast and every time.
We think this kind of looks like another planet. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
Back roads, we backed when we were young. Young love hiding in the shadows.
This little fella just ran over the road. We're on a highway, by the way, so this is pretty fucked up. And they're going back again now. We are on our way down to Monument Valley from Capitol Reef. And look at this. Wow. Yeah, wow, doesn't even... Yeah, just, yeah, we're speechless. We definitely recommend taking the scenic road from Capitol Reef National Park to Monument Valley. You should do it if you have the time. Yeah. We just arrived to what's called the Forrest Gump Hill, and as you can see, there is quite a few people on the road, except when there's cars, of course, then they're all running onto the side. Tourists help each other out.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think I just go home now. Damn. It's a little windy. I'd say.
One more drink of holy water. One more.
It might seem a bit weird, but we're slightly disappointed by Monument Valley. I think that's a compliment for everything else we've seen in Arizona and Utah so far.
You should have seen it. At our worst, you won't believe how bad it got. So come and meet me on.
We just arrived at our motel for the next 2 nights in Page. We brought out our camping chairs and some IPA because we're that couple. Down, down, down. So hop in your head.
Thank you guys so much for watching and tagging along on this crazy daring adventure of ours.
Yeah, and don't hesitate to reach out in the comments or elsewhere. We really love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much.
Taking fire once our cover was blown. You got the dress on that probably cost half your paycheck. The past is gone. Let's toast to you and me.